Hey everyone, it's Evangeline here at etrailer. Today we have the etrailer soft roll-up tonneau cover. We're going to take a look at how it fits, and I'll also show you how to get very quickly installed here on your 2024 Ram 1500. On our truck here today, we have a 5.5-foot bed without the Ram box, and this tonneau cover fits over our truck bed, giving protection for whatever cargo we might have underneath. With this being a soft roll-up tonneau cover, this is going to be a very affordable way to get that protection, but it also folds up to be very small and compact for when you need that bed access. In the coverage position, this sits 1.25 inches above your truck bed rails, making for a very low profile look. It does bow in the center, and that way if you do have water coming down, that water is going to run to the side of your truck bed. This is held flat by a hook and loop strip along the side of the tonneau cover. The latch to the cover sits inside the truck bed though, so if you need to get access to your tonneau cover to roll it up, you do have to lower your tailgate, and then you have these two bright yellow hoops. Pulling on the cord, this disengages from the latch, and now you can roll your tonneau cover back up. Now you only have two positions for this: fully covering your truck bed or fully rolled up. Once you're up here at the cab, you now have two buckles that you can use to keep this in that compact position. Buckle this down and also adjust your fit with the strap. Rolled up like this sits only 4.5 inches above your truck bed, which is very low profile. You're still gonna have full view through your rear window and rear mirror. In fact, your seats in the back cab sit higher up than your tonneau cover does. From the material of the cover, which is going to be your black vinyl that is UV resistant, and then the material of the rails and clamps, where a lot of it is made of aluminum, this whole tonneau cover is designed to be kept on your truck and hold up to the elements. Now, if you do want to take it off though, it's a very simple process. You have 6 clamps that clamp into your truck bed rails, plus this whole thing is almost a tool-free install. Just a little Allen key is needed, which is also included with your kit. In the front and the back, you also have these weather strips, and these are designed to sit over the back as well as the front of your truck bed. Before we get into that install process, if I was to recommend a tonneau cover for someone and all they were looking for was something that was fuss-free, easy to install, and also pretty affordable, this is the one that I would recommend. At this price point, it offers a good amount of coverage and it's very easy to use. For the installation, everything is included, including the Allen key you need to tighten things down. What I like to do first is set up the rails as well as our tonneau cover. Everything is super lightweight, so nothing really to worry about. Your rails are also labeled right for the passenger side and left for the driver's side. So with this in place, we'll start by putting pieces together. We're gonna slide our rails into our tonneau cover. So look over on the tonneau cover, we're gonna push that nut in so it sits flush against that channel piece, because that needs to fit into the track, just like that. We're gonna do the same thing on both sides. Tighten those bolts down with your included Allen key. Now all you need to do is to secure the clamps. See these yellow indicators? Avoid those. That's not where your clamp goes. Go in the front, middle, and back sides of the rail, just so you have an evenly distributed support system. The top clamp fits into the track. You then put the bottom clamp onto the truck bed rail, and then you secure both with your bolt and your hand knob. We have the front, middle, and back, and we're gonna have 6 total clamps. I just loosely install all 6, and that way I can make all my adjustments before I tighten them all down. Now we're going to gently unbuckle our tonneau cover, and then we're gonna unroll it. So the reason we had those yellow indicators is because that's where the bows go. And you'll see that as they go into those rails, they're gonna unfold. And as you get the end into that tension block, we're gonna see our tonneau cover completely unfolded. We have a good amount of tension in here. The final check we're gonna make is tailgate clearance. We can see here that when we close our tailgate, we do have a little bit of a gap between the end of the tonneau cover and our tailgate. That's totally fine. What we're gonna do now is we're going to readjust those rails, loosen the clamps, and slide it a tad bit forward and tighten it right back down. We went through and pulled our rails closer to the tailgate about 1 inch. A good guideline is to go ahead and cover the stake pocket with your rails. The more you can cover it, the closer you're gonna get to the tailgate. Now, we're gonna go see our clearance here. Pushing this down, getting all of our tension in, closing our tailgate, and we have a much closer fit. I usually prefer to have the weather strip up and over our tailgate, but we're pretty maxed out in the back already, so this is gonna be as good as we can get. We might be able to move forward maybe 1/4 of an inch, but that's about it. For an easy to install, entry-level priced soft tonneau cover, this right here was a look at the etrailer soft roll-up tonneau cover on our 2024 Ram 1500.